sultry Saturday night. The dance hall's packed to the roof. My band's backstage, figuring it out, working on the perfect groove. You told me you're coming to the show. The curtain I did pull back. You were standing in the front row, looking gorgeous in your cowboy hat. When we took to the stage, I could not believe, couldn't take my eyes off of you. Your dress, how it swayed in the breeze. Your eyes, where they lit up the room. I've been waiting such a long, long time to meet a cowgirl that's so sweet. Show's almost over, and I'm coming down to sweep you off your feet. Sweep you off your feet. Sweep you off your feet. I'll take you anywhere you need to be. Well, I never believed in love at first sight, but you have changed my mind. Yes, you have changed my mind. Well, we hit the town and we talked a while. Her hand I held so tight. Strolled along the boardwalk. That's where we kissed under the pale moonlight. She asked me if we could do this again. My heart, well, it skipped a beat. Said I'd love to, baby, 'cause I'm trying to sweep you off your feet. Sweep you off your feet. Sweep you off your feet. I'll take you anywhere you need to be. Well, I never believed in love at first sight, but you have changed my mind. Yes, you have changed my mind. Yes, you have changed my mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
Monday, I was dragging like a rusty old wagon. Tires all flattened, got it down back. This late night red eye overtime heavy. Tuesday, Wednesday, no better. Thursday, felt like forever. This struggle bus gotta lead to something. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you. The weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a past blue and thank the good Lord for this part. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I'll see my chance. drink a little of my paycheck. Jackpot jukebox when I hear that throwback. George Jones takes me way back like a Kodak. And I'm smiling cause you're right on time. And finally, hello Friday, I could kiss you. The weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a Pabst Blue and thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I see my chance. Staring from across the room, looking like he's in a dancing mood. Hello Friday, I could kiss you. Too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a Pabst tattoo and thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I see my chance. Staring from across the room, looking like he's in a dancing mood. Hello Friday, I could kiss you. The weekend really gets me in the mood. Hello Friday, I could kiss you.
That is our Friday anthem song. It is called Hello Friday. Her name is Shayna G. And welcome to the weekend, everybody. We're getting you started on New Music Friday on this edition of the Tim Kelly Show, live from Branson, Missouri, and live on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com from the live show capital of the world. We've got a 3-hour live show tonight with the best in new country music and a couple of great radio interviews in the mix tonight. I want to say Mike McCarthy and the Mike McCarthy Band starting us off tonight with a great tune called Sweep You Off Your Feet. Their music absolutely will do that, and we're working on setting up a great radio interview with them as well. I've got Melissa Mannett from Canada on the program in the bottom half of this first hour. Then Jordan Ash from Golden, Colorado is going to join me in the bottom half of hour number 2. Stay tuned for lots of great music, and you get to hear the stories behind those songs in the interviews tonight as well. I want to give a big thank you and shout out to all of those stations that replay this program. Great radio stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, downtheroadradio.com from Ireland, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, Tailgate Country Radio from Canada, Radio 94.3 in Sweden. We are on SoundwaveRadio1.com or Soundwave Radio, Soundwave 1 Radio, there you go, .com, Hot and Funky Radio, KWRadio.com, and of course all the major streaming formats like iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast, Pandora, you name it, wherever you stream music, just Google search The Tim Kelly Show, and you too will be listening to New Country's Best. How about this gentleman from Arizona that we met 10 years ago in Nashville, Tennessee? We've been friends and buddies ever since, and he keeps making great country music, and I keep playing it. Brand new music from Tony Corrales and the Tony Corrales Band from Arizona. This is called Barrooms and Breakups on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Smoky haze where we once danced, I see your face in every glance. The jukebox plays our favorite song. Those melodies, they feel so wrong. We built our dreams on whiskey nights. They fade to dust under neon lights. Talking about barrooms and cheap red wine. Now silence hangs over that neon sign. You said forever with tears in your eyes. The love's turned bitter and it's no surprise. Each empty bottle is a tale of regret. Now I'm haunted by dreams I try to forget. Talking about ballrooms and breakups, girl, there ain't no way to make up all the hell that I put you through. Maybe time will heal it, till then we're gonna feel it. It's breaking our hearts in two. Oh girl, it's breaking our hearts in two. Heavy cost. Every tear that falls tonight, whatever I say won't make it right. We're talking about ballrooms and breakups, girl, there ain't no way to make up all the hell that I put you through. Maybe time will heal it, till then we're gonna feel it. It's breaking our hearts in two. We're talking about ballrooms and breakups, girl, there ain't no way to make up all the hell that I put you through. Maybe time will heal it, till then we're gonna feel it. It's breaking our hearts in two. Oh girl, it's breaking our hearts in two.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
I keep looking at my cell phone, but you don't text away. I'm starting to wonder if the newness wore off, and this is all she wrote. It's time to make your move before I say we're there. If you wanted to be here, we'd be sitting on the porch, we sipping that wine, talking about our week, blushing and stars to guys as you look at me. If you wanted to be here, I'd be dressing for the club while you're down at the station, filling her up, thinking about when I climb up in your truck. If you really want to say it's all about me and you, it's not what you say, it's what you do. These new boots are getting dusty. It's time I throw 'em home. I'm going out now, with or without you. In and out, I'll be gone. It's time to make your move before I say we're there. If you wanted to be here, we'd be sitting on the porch swing, sipping that wine, talking about our week, blushing with starstruck eyes as you look at me. If you wanted to be here, I'd be dressing for the club while you're down at the station, filling her up, thinking about when I climb up in your truck. it's what you do. And maybe we can get away for a little while. Watch the sun go down on Pine Creek Falls, and maybe we'll just fall asleep by the riverside. You'll wake up next to me. If you wanted to be here, we'd be sitting on the porch swing, sipping that wine, talking about how we blushing our starstruck eyes as you look at me. If you wanted to be here, I'd be dressing for the club while you're down at the station, filling her up, thinking that when I climb up in your truck. If you really want to say it's all about me and you, it's not what you say, it's what you do. It's what you do.
That is brand new music from Grace Scott with the Grace Scott Band. That is called Be Here. I'm glad you guys are here. We're having a great time already on this New Music Friday, and we're going to have a great time coming up with the Grace Scott Band because they're going to be doing a great radio interview with yours truly, and that full live radio interview schedule is at the bottom of the homepage of my website at KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. After a couple of more songs, I'm going to have my first radio interview tonight. Melissa Mannett from Canada is going to join me live on the program, and you're going to get to meet her through the radio airwaves and get to hear lots of her great country music and the stories behind them as well. How about Boss Stone up next? This is called Keep Me in the Country. I plan to at least till 10 p.m. Central Time tonight on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on New Music Friday.
Blacked out, jacked up, burnout, souped up, rolling down 41 with the windows up. 10 minutes early, hard racing on a first day. Turn the music down, can't let it escalate. She's waiting outside with some sweet tea, short skirt, tank top, looking radiant and free. A little too fancy for the Dairy Queen, but I love her style. It's a perfect scene. Keep me in the country, don't head to town. Take me down a dirt road, let's watch the sun go down. Let me hear the crickets sing and the dogs bark. Take me to a swimming hole, dive in after dark. Whatever you do, boy, keep me in the country. 12 years later, she's still holding tight. Couple kids and a bloodhound by our side at night. Couldn't picture life in any other way. I thank the stars for that fateful day. Keep me in the country, don't head to town. Take me down a dirt road, let's watch the sun go down. Let me hear the crickets sing and the dogs bark. Take me to a swimming hole, we'll dive in after dark. Whatever you do, boy, keep me in the country. So here we are on this winding road, with laughter and love in this little boat. Through every season, I'm so glad she chose to keep me in the country where love ever grows.
You're listening to New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Lately I've I've been staying home. That putting myself out there's been getting old. Love's only ever let me down. Began to learn that empty words, they don't stick around. Ooh, when they got close, I'd say goodbye. But with you, damn, it feels so right. You're like a warm hug on a cold day, a view that takes my breath away. Slow dancing in neon lights. When the band plays that final song, your hand in mine right where I belong. I'm leaning in to leaving doubt behind. Boy, you came out of the blue just in time. You're my bittersweet, bittersweet surprise. Didn't even know I needed you. You hold the door, make me laugh, and you speak the truth. I'm so done with the games, I'm done with the guessing. Honestly, I can't stop counting my blessings. You're a warm hug on a cold day, a view that takes my breath away. Slow dancing in neon lights. When the band plays that final song, your hand in mine right where I belong. I'm leaning in to leaving doubt behind. Boy, you came out of the blue just in time. You're my bittersweet, bittersweet surprise. Only one for me, bittersweet surprise. Heading down this road, leaving bitter behind. Didn't think this could ever be the place where I'd find my bittersweet surprise. Warm hug on a cold day, a view that takes my breath away. Slow dancing in neon lights. When the band plays that final song, your hand in mine right where I belong. I'm leaning in to leaving doubt behind. Boy, you came out of the blue just in time. When you stop looking, all the stars can't align. You're my bittersweet, bittersweet surprise. My bittersweet surprise. My bittersweet surprise. My bittersweet surprise. Boy, you came out of the blue, came out of the blue, just in time.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is New Music Friday, and I'm playing, of course, the best in new country music. And we've got great radio interviews tonight. Melissa Manette is with us tonight. How are you, my friend?
I'm great. Thanks, Tim. How are you?
You're welcome. I'm doing fantastic. You're up from north of the border, as I call it, up there in Saskatchewan.
Yes, I am. The prairie provinces of Canada.
There you go. Got a lot of great country music comes from Canada. I interview a bunch of those artists, and I'm glad to have you on the program tonight. And I want to thank Lauren Tutty from Lauren Tutty Promotions for setting us up with a great interview tonight.
Yes, thank you so much, Lauren.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got, it says, a catchy and relatable songwriting with dynamic, powerful vocals. Man, I hear that in your music for sure.
Thank you. Yeah.
How long you been singing? Since you was little?
As long as I can remember, honestly. I've always been, like, I just would listen to the radio and learn the words to every single song. And that was my favorite thing to do, is just kind of hang out in my room and sing along to every song on every station.
There you go. Now, were you country the whole time, or did you develop that love for country later on, or what?
Honestly, like, I've been into a little bit of everything my whole life, but country is just deep in my roots, and it's what comes naturally.
Yeah. Tells the best stories, too, doesn't it, if you love to write songs, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Country is such an authentic genre, and it just comes from the heart, and it's a storytelling genre, and that's what comes naturally to me. So
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
I see that you had a song or a video maybe on VH1 Song of the Year, and you got your first radio single back in '07 called Falling on the radio. How about that?
That's right. Yeah. That was the first single that I ever released to radio.
Uh-huh.
And we submitted it to a songwriting contest with VH1 and ended up winning for the month of February in 2007. So that was really cool to start off my sort of professional career with a bang.
Talking to me,
Yeah.
you're probably thinking right now, has that been 18 years already? Wow, time flies, doesn't it?
Oh gosh, I mean, it feels like not that long ago, but it does age me, doesn't it?
Yeah. Hey, that's all right. You're aging like fine wine.
Oh, thank you.
And your music is fine too. We're going to play a couple of great songs tonight. Actually, we're going to play three for you. A great song called You Should Know, and then Anything, and then The Thing About That you did a few years ago. So we'll hear the stories behind those. But now, you were born and raised up there in Saskatchewan, and like I said, there's a lot of great country music up there. What are some of your favorite venues that you've gotten to play so far in this 18 years at least of your career and doing performances?
We have some really cool places around here in Saskatchewan, and I've been. That's one of the major things that I do is I have two bands, and we play a lot around the province here. So we have a big country music festival every summer called Country Thunder, and it was. Before it was taken over by Country Thunder, which I think is all over the U.S. as well.
Mm-hmm.
It was called Craven Country Jamboree. So we've done that for many, many years in a row. Always so much fun. We have a few local saloons that are just like, they feel like home to me. We've got the Rail Yard Saloon here in Regina is one of our favorite places to play normally.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we do.
Your two bands, I was going to ask you about that. One's called Wildfire and one's called Mascara. What's the difference?
So Wildfire, we do, we're country, like strictly country.
Uh-huh.
We add in some rock. And then Mascara, we sort of dabble in more pop and rock as well. And that way, everyone in the band can sort of get the songs that they want to play into the set list, and we can reach wider audiences and play quite a few more gigs that way.
There you go. And,
Yeah.
you got to diversify yourself, and that's the way with me, man. I grew up listening to that 80s music, and I love that genre of music, but that 90s country came along, and that's what converted me to wanting to do country radio, and I've been doing it ever since. But then, after that, these independent artists like you were coming to me, and they're like, I love your station, love your show, would you play my song? Would you play my song?
Yeah.
And I've always been open to helping other people out. That's just the way I'm wired, and I love doing that. And I'm like, wow, okay, this is better than what they're putting out on mainstream radio. So, and I'm sure you'll agree, it's kind of hard to distinguish who's who now in the world of country music if you listen to a lot of mainstream stuff. But you guys all sound unique and different. You write your own music and tell some of the coolest stories, and that's why I love talking to y'all.
Yeah, and it's so great that you support like the independent artists, because there is so many of us, like you said, and it's kind of hard to get heard. It is.
Yeah, and I realize that. Yeah. And so it's totally different than it used to be. You can't walk into a radio station with a record in your hand, a 45 or an album or whatever, and have them play it. Lots of them end up in the trash, unfortunately.
Yeah,
and
it's not like the movies.
No, it
doesn't
isn't.
happen like it.
Yeah. And, and you just want to be heard, you may not even be doing this for money or fame or any of that kind of stuff, but you work hard on your craft, and I hear it in the music too. So, that hard work needs to see some results.
Yeah, and it's the passion that drives us, and that's why we keep going, even though, we're not all skyrocketing to fame, but we're just doing what we love, right?
Yep, absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, you're working with some other talent. You've had the pleasure of opening for Jason Blaine. I know who he is. He's fantastic. And he was from Canada originally. I think he made the move to Nashville, didn't he?
That sounds right. I'm not totally sure where he's at these days, but it was a few years ago. We have a football team here in Saskatchewan that is such a huge part of our culture, called the Saskatchewan Roughriders, and it was actually a Rough Rider game that I opened for him, and we hung out a little bit after. He was such a great guy.
Oh, yeah. Nice. I love football. I'm a big Kansas City Chiefs fan right here in the middle of the country. Have been all my life, and all of my tattoos.
Go Chiefs.
There you go. Go Chiefs. They didn't do too well in the Super Bowl, but we'll let that slide this year. They almost got 3 in a row. But
you know what? As long as they had fun.
That's right. They did. And I'll tell you what, it's been fun watching them the last several years. So much so I love the Chiefs. I have Patrick Mahomes tattooed on my left arm. You believe that? I see your little tattoo, too, you got here.
Oh, yeah. It's not Patrick Mahomes,
no.
But I've got a few. Yeah.
Kind of that love symbol I think you make with the hand. That's what that is.
Yeah.
I like it. You've also opened for a gentleman by the name of Gord Bamford, who I know I've had him on the program a couple of times. And I'll tell you what, I think he might be the most decorated Canadian Country Music Association award winner of all time. I'm not sure, but I know at last count I knew he had 26 and 3 male vocalists of the year, something like that. Just crazy.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. No, he is very highly recognized around here. Everyone loves Gord.
Yep.
Yeah.
Born in Australia, he was. Then he was raised in Canada, and now he's in Nashville too. So he's still making great country music. Aaron Pritchett, he's real good too. I see you've opened for him.
Yeah. And actually, fun fact, we kind of have shared a drummer here and there. His drummer, Jason, has played on a few of the tracks that I've done in the past and played live with me sometimes too. So that was fun. We just opened for them last year, Aaron Pritchett, and we did the Liquored Up tour when he stopped here in Regina. Yeah.
I was just going to say that, the Liquored Up tour. Now, there's a tour you want to go on, right?
It was fun. I'll just say that much.
Yeah, absolutely. Corey Marks and Matt Lang. There's a couple of that I don't know, man. If they have original music, I got to check them out. They sound like good names. They sound good.
Oh, yeah. You definitely should check those guys out.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's all good stuff. Now, let me ask you this. Are you an only child? Do you have any brothers and sisters? If so, are any of them musically inclined like you?
I'm kind of an only child. I have some half sisters, but yeah, they're not really into music. They love music, but none of them are musicians. I'm kind of I was my mother's only child, and somehow I became the musician of the family.
Yeah, somehow, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. I'm glad you did. And so yeah, that brings up this. Who influenced you in the world of country music? Was it somebody you listened to on the radio? And you said you have a lot of different influences. So, why pick country? There's a lot of genres out there, but tell us that.
Yeah. Well, like you were saying before, 90s country music really impacted me too. I was really into Shania for sure, and Faith Hill. I love those two. When I'm in the 90s, I was like a little girl listening to the radio, and then lately, I love Miranda Lambert, Gretchen Wilson, the really strong female country girls. Yeah. They really influenced me. Yeah.
Don't you think they're just killing it right now in the world of country music? This young girl, Lainey Wilson, came along. She a couple of years ago won CMA Entertainer of the Year, and Ashley McBride, she's got some tattoos too, doesn't she?
Yeah.
They're
another couple strong female country girls.
Yep,
Love
they're
them.
just tearing it up right now in the world of country music. And there's a bunch of others. I've had Taylor Austin Dye on my program. My friend Mae Estes from Hope, Arkansas. And you got a bunch of great Canadian artists up there, too. Amanda Hagel, we just had our second radio interview here recently. She's doing quite well. And she took some time off, away from music, but now she's back. And I was telling you before we got started, doing this for 13 years now in this show this May, I've seen him step away, raise a family, come back, bring out new music, and I end up playing them again and interviewing them again. So it's good to have you for the first time, but I guarantee you we'll probably do this again.
I sure hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amanda, she's from just down the 2-hour drive from me in Saskatoon.
Oh, wow. How about that?
Yeah.
So you guys have probably met.
Actually, no.
No,
But
okay.
we know of each other.
That's awesome.
Because it's a small industry up here, yeah.
Well, it is, isn't it? And I was just mentioning to you, about Jason Blaine. I play his music. Gord Bamford's been a guest on my show a couple of times. It is in this independent world of music, isn't it? And I've lived in it for 13 years. I'm sure you've been doing it for even longer if you've been doing it since '07. So, it's just, and everybody's so supportive. And there's a lot of artists that have gotten together and collaborated, either wrote songs together or end up doing a duet or something like that. And I'm sure you've probably had those offers or maybe have done that.
Yeah, working together is such a common thing. There's one of the songs that you're going to play of mine was actually written by Jess Moskaluk.
Okay.
And she's a major name up here too. So
she is.
yeah. So I've collabed with quite a few of the Canadian artists that you've mentioned.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
One of them I got to see here in Springfield, Missouri, just north of Branson, is Lindsay L. I'm sure you know who she is.
Yeah.
She can flat out play the guitar, that young lady.
Yeah, she is so talented.
Yep, she sure is. Yeah. And so let me ask you about that too. Now, did you teach yourself how to play the guitar? You take lessons or what?
Actually, I don't play any instruments.
You don't? You just sing? Okay.
I sing and I write, and performing is mainly my passion, like being on stage and connecting with an audience.
There you go. Well, that's what it's all about right there. And isn't it cool in that audience, especially these smaller venues? I've seen you do both acoustic and full band shows that, you're looking out in that crowd, and when somebody knows the words to your original music and they're singing along with you, boy, that's got to make you feel good, huh?
It's amazing. Honestly, it's hard not to well up with tears sometimes, but I guess it's kind of new for me. It doesn't happen all the time, but it's definitely a huge impact.
Yep. So let me ask you this then about your band. Since you don't play, how did you meet these guys and put a band together? That's a process, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, some of these guys I've been playing with since high school. So I was in a lot of music programs when I was in high school. Mm-hmm. We had a really great program and with a lot of different options. And we had a high school band that played popular music, and we got to pick the cover songs that we did. And I shared a lot of musical taste with a lot of these these musicians, and we ended up staying in touch after high school and pretty much starting a band within the next couple of years, and started playing bars and stuff when I was, not even old enough to be in the bars.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear that a lot. One guy I interviewed, he's a sponsor of my program. He could grow a pretty good beard at 15, and that's how he got in.
Yeah. Well, I would have to.
You don't have that option, do you?
I know. There's not much I could do. They knew my age, and we were allowed to perform, but in between sets, we would have to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you grow a beard, that's going to be on the front of a magazine for another reason.
Yeah. I mean, then I might get famous for something else.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's funny. But your song "You Should Know" is fantastic. Let's talk about that, and then we'll play it for the folks.
Sure. Yeah. So You Should Know. I released that one last July. This one it's talk about like strong, powerful women influence. That's where this comes from. It's about knowing your worth, and not letting people treat you less than in relationships. You know, based on it's like a few different experiences I've had before I met my husband. Just kind of a combo of, you know, you get into those relationships where you get comfortable, and then they start treating you, not respecting you, and then you call them out or whatever, and you got to walk away sometimes.
Yeah, those are the songs that people can relate to, and because that's happened to people and lots of people out there. So let me ask you this: how'd you meet your husband?
My husband, actually, surprise, surprise, we met at the bar.
There you go.
Because I've spent a lot of time in bars playing shows. He was actually a friend of a friend. We met at the bar and ended up kind of hanging out in the same friend group, becoming best friends, and then dating since 2014.
What's he think about you wanting to do something in the world of music, and you're doing it?
Oh, he's so supportive.
Isn't that great?
Like, absolutely. Yeah, I couldn't ask for a more supportive partner.
Yep. And that's what keeps pushing you to want to do it, you know, and keeps you grounded, you know, because you're doing it because you love it. But when you have that family support, man, there's nothing like it. And I've seen it in young folks too. You know, their parents, you know, back them 150%. The mom's what they call the momager, you know, and you know they're doing their bookings, they're helping them make merch and design all that. There's a lot to this business, isn't there?
There really is. Yeah. You need help. You can't do it alone.
Yeah. Building a brand takes a long, long time. You've been doing it for a while, so you're well on your way.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm glad you met yours truly, and we're going to put you out on 11 radio stations with one push of the button around the country and around the world. How's that sound?
That's great. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. We're going to play You Should Know by Melissa Manette, and then we're going to come back and talk to her some more on The Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on this New Music Friday.
Tried to warn me, wasn't long till I saw it on your phone, and you were never home. Lesson learned, I could tell you that for free. I'm moving on, but you're delusional. So you should know that you're the last thing on my mind. You were such a plain waste of my time. Save all your apologies, 'cause I'm liking living just for me. Thought you should know. You said, but you're the only one that really gets me. We belong together. Shut up, shut your hole. I can't hear you no more. I gotta laugh when I see what you have done. Now you're alone with your reputation. I guess I won. You're the last thing on my mind. You were such a plain waste of my time. Save all your apologies, 'cause I'm liking living just for me. Thought you should know. You throw it all away for shame. Did I really think that you could change? You're just a no good troublemaking son of a dog, and I know you know I know we know that I'm wrong. Gone. I'm long gone. Now you're the last thing on my mind. You were such a plain waste of my time. Save all your apologies, 'cause I know I can living just for me. Thought you should know. Thought you should know.
is a great song called You Should Know. You just heard the story behind it, and Melissa Manette. That is fantastic. Thanks for giving us that one.
Yeah, no problem. It's such a fun song to play live.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, one of my favorites of mine.
Yep.
Yeah.
We just played it live, and I had fun talking to you while it was playing. And, we're having fun off the air and on the air, too. So this is a great radio interview. And like I said, I want you to come back in a few months with something new that you come out with. And be sure to hit us up again. I love talking to you already. But, Anything is the simple title of your next song. I get a lot of those, and I don't know what the song's about until I ask the artist. So tell us anything, all right?
Yeah, so Anything is the most significant song that I've ever written. It's been a long time in the making. When I was a little girl listening to the radio, like I was saying, I always had this thought in my mind that one day I was going to write a song called Anything, just for the sole purpose that people could call into the radio and request anything by Melissa Manette.
There you go.
Yeah, but I didn't really know what it was going to be about until recently. In the last I just wrote it basically about a year and a half ago. And it's a love song, and it's the first real love song that I've ever written. All my other songs are basically about heartbreak. Wow. And so this one is about my husband, and it came so naturally. And it's about basically finding that person that you feel like you can just do anything with and take on the world together.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Boy, when you have that, it doesn't get any better. You found your soulmate, and it sounds like you guys were meant to be.
Yep, I would say so.
Yeah. And thank you for another great radio interview tonight, and we appreciate the time. The thing about that's going to be the third song, kick off the top of the next hour. Tell us about this one as well.
So the thing about that actually is the only song I've ever recorded that I didn't write. Like I was saying, Jess Moskaluk wrote this one, but I heard the demo because we worked at the same with the same producer at the time, and I've just always loved that song, and we asked her if we could record it because I really related to it as well. Right. It's the kind of a similar message of You Should Know. You know, walking away from a relationship that doesn't serve you. So that's, something that I really related to, and I just loved the song. She's an amazing songwriter, and I was so honored to be able to record this one because it felt so personal to me.
That is awesome. Now, for you just being a songwriter and a performer and not playing the instruments, do you probably are the one that comes up with the lyrics and takes it to the band and, and they're the ones that put music to it, or how does that work?
Well, usually, I write lyrics and melody. Like I hear the lyrics and melody together in my head, and I usually take it to a producer, and the producer will help me put everything together. Sometimes, these last couple songs, Anything and You Should Know, my band did play on those, but usually I've got some session players that come in and help me bring the songs to life.
There you go. And let's give a big shout out to that recording studio that you use too. These are fantastic.
Yeah, those two songs I worked with Bart McKay. I never worked with him before last year, but I've just had such a wonderful time working with him. He's fabulous, and he's such a big name here in Canada. He's won Junos and CCMAs for his work, and he's worked with a lot of the greats that we talked about earlier. Yeah. So and he just knocked these couple songs out of the park, and I really hope to work with him again.
Exactly. You mentioned earlier that it can't be done by yourself. You need a team behind you. And boy, when you have that going on, it sounds like you do. These great songs come, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can't do it by yourself. That's for sure. Yeah. But if you meet the right people, then they come to life and better than you'd expect.
Absolutely. I'm glad you met Lauren Tuddy, and I'm glad she sent you my way because your music is fantastic. Keep doing what you love, and we'll keep playing you on the radio.
Well, I'm going to keep doing it because it's my passion, and thank you so much for supporting.
You are welcome. And we were just talking off the air a little bit. You've got a video to one of your songs, and I have this TV channel called ICTV, or Indie Country Television. So we're going to add the video to, I think it's Anything, right?
Yeah, the my latest release, Anything, the love song.
There you go, the one you wrote for your husband. Awesome. So you guys can check that out on ICTV, Indie Country Television, here in just a little bit. And we thank you for your time tonight on the radio. Tell us where folks can find you on social media if they want to reach out more to you and check out your great music from Melissa Manette.
Yeah, please find me. I'm on Facebook. At Melissa Manette. I'm on Instagram at Melissa Manette, or actually my Facebook is Melissa Manette Music. And then I've got TikTok. I kind of just started dabbling in TikTok lately. I've got, what else have we got? I'm pretty much on everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
we got a live chat room on TikTok right now going on. I do my show over there too, and we got a bunch of people in there every week. So I love doing TikTok because they get to see the face for radio, and we get to interact while we're live and doing these interviews. So come over here at Tim Kelly on Air and hang out a little bit if you get a chance.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'll find you.
All right. Well, thank you so much for finding me, and your music found me too. It is fantastic, and we'll keep playing it, and we'll see you on the radio, as I say around here. Thanks for a great radio interview tonight.
Well, thank you so much, Tim.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I hope to talk to you again soon.
You bet. Melissa Manette. This is called Anything on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, and we are playing New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
You kinda came out of the blue, but it was somehow like I always knew that I have been waiting for you. And I'm finally feeling like I am enough, and all the pieces of my past add up. We'll get through anything they throw at us, 'cause I finally get the cliche when you know happened to me. It's like every little thing you do just proves to me you're all into. No doubt I know I found no one. Oh baby, you and I could face anything. Hey, it looks like the universe will get its way. No matter what you do, you can't fight fate. But let me tell you, oh, it's worth the wait. 'Cause I finally get the cliche when you know happened to me. It's like every little thing you do just proves to me you're all into. No doubt I know I found no one. Oh, baby, you and I could face anything.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
The thing about love is it's not always easy. The thing about truth, it's not always what you want to hear. Oh, the thing about you is I just can't believe it. The thing about me is that I haven't shed a tear. There's a million reasons I should just fall flat, but the thing about that is I don't miss you. I don't want you in my life. I don't need you by my side. I'm glad it's over. I wasted too much time on you. There's nothing you can say to get me back, and that's the thing about that. The thing about her, well, she can have your music. I hope you don't mind the way she sings along so they tell you see everything she does is something you love and you never saw in me. Now it's too late for you. I'm sorry, baby. Act, because the thing about that is I don't miss you. I don't want you in my life. I don't need you by my side. I'm glad it's over. I wasted too much time on you. There's nothing you can say to get me back, and that's the thing about that. You took what we had and you throw it out the door. Now you got nothing left of us, and what's more, if I don't miss you, I don't want you in my life. I don't need a man who can admit the reason that he lied. I'm so glad it's over. I wasted too much time on you. There's nothing you can say to get me back. There's no turning around on this one-way track, and that's the thing about that. That's the thing about
Her name is Melissa Manette. That is called The Thing About That. And the thing about that interview was we had a great time hanging out tonight on the Tim Kelly Show. And Lauren Tutty from Lauren Tutty Promotions, I want to give a big thank you and shout out to her for setting us up with a great radio interview tonight. Come back anytime, Melissa. Love to have you on the program. It was fun having you on our first radio interview. There will be more. And if you missed the live interview and you're just now getting tuned in, you can check it out in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. That's where it'll appear after this live show. That is at the top of the homepage of my website at KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. I am live on that website right now from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. This radio show is also heard on 10 other radio stations, so 11 total tonight are picking up this podcast, and I'm glad you guys are tuning in to the live one. Come over here at TikTok at Tim Kelly on Air and say hello to me live. I'm also on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio, and I'm live on my Facebook account as well. We got a chat room going on over there. Love to meet you and love to hear where you're listening from as well. This next artist is Lane Tomlinson. He's got a great song called Thankin' Straight that we're going to kick off hour number 2 with right now on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
nothing felt right. Me and my girl on the verge of a fight. Stuck in some loud, crazy club with music I hate. We blew that place. I knew we had to set things straight. We danced to Amarillo by morning on a beach in Marina del Rey. Codigo in a paper cup, making love till the sun came up. She let herself go, we were free and wild. When she left me with a smile. 'Cause she finally said yes to that wedding day. Man, she's got me thinking straight. Well, it worked out okay, in a roundabout way. Me and my girl tie the knot today. It was written all over her face. She would have been gone soon, but she had a change of heart when we changed our tune. We danced to Amarillo by morning on a beach in Marina del Rey. Codigo in a paper cup, making love till the sun came up. She let herself go, we were free and wild. When she left me with a smile. 'Cause she finally said yes to that wedding day. Man, tonight I'm thinking straight. He's that one true ace in the hole. Easy come, easy go. We danced to Amarillo by morning on a beach in Marina del Rey. Codigo in a paper cup, making love till the sun came up. She let herself go, we were free and wild. When she left me with a smile. 'Cause she finally said yes to that wedding day. Man, she's got me thinking straight. Yeah, tonight I'm thinking straight. Thank you, George.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it?
Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
I'm sitting here, tears streaming down, and memories of you spinning round and round. There's a hole in my heart where you used to be, and every night I pray it was just a bad dream. The world keeps turning, but I'm standing just can't bear. I wanna scream out your name, let the tears fall like rain. I wanna climb the stairs to heaven and bring you home again. I wanna drop to my knees and beg God, please help me understand the reasons why you never said goodbye. Now you're gone, taken too soon, leaving me here under this lonely moon, trying to climb this mountain, trying to fight this pain. My life will never be the same. I wanna scream out your name, let the tears fall like rain. I wanna climb the stairs to heaven and bring you home again. I wanna drop to my knees and beg God, please help me understand the reasons why you never said goodbye. You never said goodbye.
That is by request. Her name is Tracy Kennedy. She is from New Brunswick, and that is called You Never Said Goodbye. You're going to get to hear the story behind that song in an upcoming interview that her and I are going to do together on June the 12th on the Triple Play Thursday edition of the Tim Kelly Show. It's a very, very touching story. You better bring some Kleenex. I'm telling you, I'm not going to give anything away right now, but be sure to tune in for that one, June the 12th on KICR Indie Country Radio, and a great radio interview coming up with Tracy Kennedy. We'll send that out to Michael Richard, who is also listening and requested her tonight, and also Kelsey Parker from Maryland. She's in my live chat room right now on TikTok at Tim Kelly on there. Come over there and say hello to everybody and tell us again where you're from and where you're listening from. And if you do have a request, I've got time in the bottom of the show for a couple of songs, and we've already got a couple of requests. We'll see if we can't fit those in for you as well. Let's keep the music going right now with this gentleman. His name is Johnny Young. This is called Old Dirt Road on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best on New Music Friday.
Life is just like an old dirt road, taking us all the way to the great unknown. The ups and downs gonna rattle your bones. The twists and turns for sure will keep you on your toes. And going in easy, you can lose control. He'll run you in the ditch and end up in a hole. What's over around the corner, brother, you don't know. trail of ghosts. Where this road ends, God only knows. But for sure, this road is gonna lead us home. Well, life's gonna make you wanna turn around, but there ain't no going back. 'Cause the dust you kicked up now when you were young, it ain't never none of that. Some days it's gonna feel all uphill, you ain't never gonna see the past. Ain't gonna bring up the time you're over the hill, looking for every minute of it back. Just like an old dirt road. Life's like an old dirt road. Life is just like turns, ups and downs, left and right paths we go down. An old dirt road. Yeah, it's just like.
It's Kimberly Dawn, and I want to wish KICR in Branson, Missouri a big happy anniversary, 10 years on air. I wish you 10 more, and I'm wishing you all the best. Here's my brand new single, Be My Angel, right here on KICR in Branson, Missouri.
When you get to heaven and you hear the angels sing and they hold you, yeah, they'll hold you. I know you're getting tired, your time is drawing near, so I'll hold you, yeah, I'll hold you until they lead you home. Can you be my angel? Can you whisper in my ear the words I need to hear? Can you be my angel? It's time to close your eyes. Spread your wings
Dawn. That is her latest single out to radio. It is called Be My Angel. That is a fantastic song. I can definitely say New Country's best behind that. And thank you, Miss Kimberly Dawn, for that great radio liner as well, commemorating 10 years of being on the radio with KICR Indie Country Radio and my own radio station. I've been on 13 total, but we're going to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of KICR and Indie Country Radio coming up on May the 16th. That is a Friday night, and I'll be playing lots of great music that probably you haven't heard before. I'm going to go way back into the archives, and we're going to play a lot of great stuff that we have played over the years, over this last 10 years at KICR Indie Country Radio. I hope to spend forever with you, but if that doesn't happen, I'm going to play Forever with You right now from Will Bannister on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on this New Music Friday.
Girl, I know I hurt you bad. I'd sure love to have you back. I just pray that you give me a chance. God got mad as hell at me and put me through some misery for treating one of his angels like that. If I never see you in this world, I'll be up there somewhere waiting on you, girl, other side of the blue. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend forever with you. I know you dream. Heaven's got a Tennessee with a stream and a cabin for two. When I get there, I'll find that place and sit there every single day on the porch just waiting for you. See you in this world, I'll be up there somewhere waiting on you, girl, other side of the blue. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend forever with you. Side of the blue. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend forever with you.
Hey everybody, you are listening to The Tim Kelly Show, live from Branson, Missouri on KICR Indie Country.
I passed by you in the street today. After the day you said goodbye, you looked at me and then you looked away, and it broke me up inside. We get so caught up in to show we care. We need to take the time to figure out a love like ours just don't compare. You're always saying that your heart is true, and I can see it in the things you do. Guess you're the only one who makes me feel just like you did right from the start. Yes, you're the one who has my You're always saying that your heart is true, and I can see it in the things you do. Yes, you're the only one who makes me feel just like you did right from the start. You're always saying that your heart is true, and I can see it in the things you do. You're the only one who makes me feel just like you did right from the start. Yes, you're the one who has my heart. You're the one who has my heart. You're the one who has my
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is New Music Friday. I'm playing the best in new country music, and I have a couple of great radio interviews on the program tonight. Jordan Ash from Golden, Colorado is with us. How are you, my friend?
Good, Tim. Thank you so much for having me on your show today.
You are welcome. It is a pleasure to have you. I've been playing your music for a little while, and we've been making that connection on social media, and now it's time to have you on the program, man. It's great to have you.
It's great to be here. I'm so very appreciative.
Yeah, you're welcome. It is always fun talking to the artists and getting to hear what I call the stories behind the songs. That's why I love doing these interviews. You got some great songs, and I'm sure there's some great stories behind them, because the third one we're going to play is about your dad.
Right.
Yeah.
So my dad.
Yeah, absolutely. That's Life is the first one, and then Taking It Back. I've been playing Taking It Back. This will be the fourth time for both of those songs, That's Life and Taking It Back. So we've been get you out there a little bit.
All right. Thank you so much, Tim Kelly.
Yeah. Golden, Colorado. They make a pretty good beer there, don't they? Coors Light, I know, does commercials for Golden, Colorado. They used to.
They sure do. And my dad, Donnie Lee Ash, he retired from Coors after 30 years.
Is that right?
That's right. And I grew up in Golden and went to Golden High School there, graduated in 2000. Was able to sing for the graduation there. I sang One Moment in Time, so it was a big honor to do so.
Yeah, that is awesome. I love hearing those kind of stories. And, doing anything for 30 years, man, that leaves a legacy, doesn't it?
It sure does, yeah.
And sure does in country music. If they're still playing your songs, or we're still playing them 20, 25 years from now, they become classics, don't they?
Yeah.
Yep. Your school that you went to must be classic. It celebrated 150th anniversary. Oh my goodness.
150 years, that's right. And I was asked to sing two of my songs. I sang All of My Life and That's Life at the ceremony there. But quite the event, a big turnout. So yeah, one of the oldest schools in Colorado. Man. 50 years, yep.
150-year-old. I know they had schools like that when I was a kid, and the buildings started to show it after a while, didn't they? Those old those boiler rooms. You go down there with the janitor, in school or something, and see that. Man, it was quite a trip.
Right. And just the other night, I think it was the first school. Well, when they first built the first school, it was on SNL. They took a picture of it, but since then the school has moved to, I think, Jackson and 24th Street.
Wow.
But that's where I went. But yeah, 150 years. pretty great.
Yeah. Well, you're still a young man. You graduated in 2000, and it says you're just now, starting to really gain traction with your music. But I'll tell you, the year I graduated was 1981. That was a little before your time, too.
Oh, yeah. That's a great year.
And we still have high school reunion pages on Facebook, and they keep us all updated. And, at my age, unfortunately, a lot of our classmates have passed away. Not a bunch of them, but some. And that's sad to see. But, yeah, it's great to keep up with everybody. And I'm glad you found me on social media, too. I was just asking you that before we got on the air, how you found me.
Yeah, I was just... I'm a part of the International Singer-Songwriter Association, and a couple of my friends recommended you, so I looked you up, and you have a really terrific show here. You're doing a really great job.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That means a lot. I met Tammany, who started that, before she started it, actually, back in 2018 when we were hanging out at the world-famous Wild Horse Saloon in Nashville at another award show. And, I love people that have that same vision that, want to help these independent artists get heard, because it don't work like it used to way back in the day, not 150 years ago, but it's been a while when artists like Loretta Lynn, could walk into a station and hand them a 45 of Coal Miner's Daughter. They just don't play that stuff anymore like that, do they?
They don't. You're absolutely right about that, yeah.
Yeah, so we want to give you that opportunity. You just need a platform to be heard and to be seen, and that's what the Branson Opry's about, that we're hopefully going to launch next year and get the live performances going. But we got a lot of work ahead of us, but we also want to make that happen, an Opry-style show in Branson where people can hear you guys and hear your independent music, your original music. That's what's missing today.
Yep. Thank you so very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. I see that you like to dabble in acting a little bit, too, that you actually did a performance of Grease, and you played a gentleman by the name of Sonny, who I remember him from the T-Birds, and I think Michael Tucci was the guy who played him originally, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. It was my junior year. I was the only all the rest of the T-Birds were seniors, but I played Sonny. It was a very big opportunity, and I took it, and I've always really enjoyed acting. You're right. We also had, along with Grease, we had this troupe called Children's Theater, and in that we would go around to metro schools in the area and just put on productions. We would write the script and also perform the script, and yeah, it was very fun.
Wow. It says your classmates voted you to be the next Backstreet Boy, maybe alongside Carolyn Cockle or Britney Spears or somebody like that.
Yes, that's right. That's right. And the Golden Trident, they came up with different roles, and it was a huge honor to be nominated as such and be, that was quite incredible.
Yep. I'll show you my age again. I saw Grease at the drive-in theater the year it came out, and it was 1978. I lived in a small town in Kansas, and that's where I was going to school and growing up, and we watched Grease at the drive-in movie.
Okay, that's great.
And then inside the show, they had that scene where John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John are at the drive-in movie. They kind of get into a little spat there, back and forth and everything. She shuts the car door on him, and all of that. And so it was that was a well-done movie. And boy, I'll tell you what, I grew up listening to Olivia Newton-John, and she had some great music, and some of it hit country radio. And Hopelessly Devoted to You from the movie Grease, I still play that on my classic country station that's on my website playing 24/7.
Oh, that's terrific.
Yeah.
Very true.
She did a duet with her daughter, too, before she passed away. Her daughter is a very talented country music artist as well.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so check out that duet, Olivia Newton-John and her daughter. I think her name's Olivia. Or not her daughter, but Olivia is, but I can't remember her daughter's name actually, but yeah, check that out. And there's a lot of that with this technology. There's one out there that Elvis Presley singing a duet with Martina McBride, and then his own daughter, Lisa Marie, before she passed away, they're doing a version of In the Ghetto.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard In the Ghetto, and I'll have to check out that Martina McBride duet, though, also.
Absolutely. So that brings up this question. Who inspired you in the world of music and country music to want to do something in it?
Well, my father used to collect Elvis movies growing up, and one of the first films I ever saw was Viva Las Vegas with Elvis and Anne Margaret.
Well, there you go.
So I was inspired ever since, and I'm like, I want to do that, and so yeah, that's what inspired the first song I did on stage in the '90s in Golden at Buffalo Bill Days. And I won second place, but I'm like, that's okay. I won second place because in the movie he went second, and so yeah, I was like, that's fine.
Yep. Well, I'll tell you what, you know, there's a lot of those talent competitions out there. Like I interview a lot of folks on NBC's The Voice that were on Blake's team when he was on it for 23 seasons, and then Reba now has taken his spot and all of that. There's American Idol, there's American Got Talent. And, you know, second place ain't a bad place to be because actually a lot of those artists have gone on to have better and bigger careers than the ones that won it.
You're absolutely right. And I've been a songwriter now for 25 years. And just last year I won at the Josie Music Awards Gala at the CMA Theater in Nashville. I won for Songwriter Achievement for a song called Party Night. So pretty exciting. Yeah,
it is awesome, man. It's probably a whirlwind to think back and say, I've been doing this for 25 years and I'm just now gaining that traction, huh?
Right, yes.
You know, I interview a lot of artists that, you know, aren't new to the music industry. They've been doing it for a long time. They stay independent because, you know, it takes a lot, you know, to get discovered and to get that big label behind you. But sometimes, you know, that's not always a win-win either. You know, you got to do what they want you to do. And you want to stay true to yourself, be your own artist, write your own music, and do your thing.
Right, I agree with you. Yes.
Yeah. So that has its drawbacks too, from being the on those big major labels, and the big major labels and the radio stations, you know, and things like that. They own them. And, you know, a lot of these artists sound the same, and it's all kind of cookie cutter. Man, I like somebody that sounds unique and different and stands out, and you do that.
Right, yeah. Yep, exactly.
And, you know, the beauty of doing this show is we get to hear the stories behind your songs, and get to play some great music. And it's like going to a movie. It's a 3-hour escape from what the craziness is going on out in the world. In fact, your first song's called That's Life. And, you know, everybody lives a different life, and it can get crazy at times. And it's nice to have those venues and those escapes where you can go listen to some great music or see a movie. And, man, when one resonates with you, like Viva Las Vegas with Elvis, who would have thought, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
They always said he was a better singer than he was an actor. But if that movie resonated with you, look at there. Here we are tonight on the radio.
Right. And also too, one of the first country songs I sang was by Garth Brooks, "The River." Mm-hmm. So that was back in 4th grade talent show.
Wow.
But yeah, I've been on stage since I was 8 years old, and still. So it's been about 36 years now on stage.
That's amazing. I have interviewed Garth's daughter, Allie Colleen, 3 times on this program because she doesn't want to use Daddy's name or fame or money or any of that. She wants to stay true to herself, you know, and be herself as an independent artist too. And I got to admire him for that.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah.
And their grandkids are starting to do this, you know. Loretta Lynn, like I talked about, you know, her granddaughter and Emmy Russell is making country music. I've played her a couple of times. Conway Twitty and Loretta Lynn's grandkids both. Michael Twitty, he's doing it. And there's Twitty and Lynn now. They've got that great duet going on. So it's neat to see all that.
Yeah, it is pretty neat. You're right.
Yeah. And so, yeah. Now, do you have any brothers and sisters? And if so, are they musically inclined like you?
I have one sister, and yes, she's musically inclined. We started singing, and we're Jehovah's Witnesses, so we started singing at the Kingdom Hall, like when we were really young. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
That is awesome. You know, I interview a lot of people that started singing in the church, and you know, that's where they get that from. And then they somebody tells them, "Hey, have you ever thought about, you know, making a record or something like that?" You know, and then they go do it. Now, are you? You're probably a big songwriter because I think the songs that we're going to play tonight, you've all written, right?
Yes, I've written them.
Okay, that is awesome. So tell us about the first one. That's Life.
All right, That's Life. I started writing that song during COVID back in 2020, and just got inspired, just sitting around with some friends. Out where I was living at the time, But yeah, that's life. And decided I live pretty close to Petro Johnson's Corner. That's what I do for my day job. So I'm over there. But there's a stretch where I always come up with the greatest ideas. Like I came up with the bridge for that. It's just walking to work one day. So yeah, I hope you like it. It's called That's Life.
Absolutely. I do like it. We're going to play it for the folks, and then we're going to come back and talk about another great song called Taking It Back that I've played several times as well. And then the best song that you probably is really close to you is about your dad, My Hero, My Dad. And we got Jordan Ash with us tonight on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. We're playing New Country's Best on this New Music Friday. Here is That's Life.
As I walk along this road, realize the wonder as I go, and now I find the way to be the way that's right for me. Changing seasons as I ride along the prairie great divine, and now we are together again, together, yes, that's life. The leaves begin to glide from the trees as the snowflakes glisten through the breeze. Flower blooms bring the spring, summer rain as the sun beams through. Now's the time to open up my heart, open up my heart to love again. What was then was great, and here we are right now. Please remember me for who I truly am. As I walk along this road, realize the wonder as I go, and now I find the way to be the way that's right for me. And now I find the way to be the way to Jesus Christ, guide the way. And now we are together again, together, yes, everlasting life.
His name is Jordan Ash. That is called That's Life, and we're having a good time listening to your song, and off the air, we're having a good time as well, man. It's great getting to know you, my friend.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, absolutely. Your music is fantastic. Don't quit doing that. Keep doing that, will you?
Okay, I will.
All right. Where did you go to record the songs that we're playing tonight? Let's give that studio a big shout out.
All right, I went to, it's called Luthrix.com. It is a recording studio in Longmont, Colorado, with Daniel Luthjohn. He's an engineer, also expert guitarist, and he's really terrific. You give him a tune, and he can come up with something right away.
Okay.
But definitely a great guy. Yeah. Luthrix.com.
That is awesome. So, do you play any instruments? Or are you working on learning any guitar or anything like that?
I like to learn all of them.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
I play acoustic guitar. I also play the keyboard. I like to learn mandolin, the violin, fiddle, also the banjo. So all that's coming.
There you go. Awesome, man. You got your work cut out for you learning all that.
That's right. And I try to write a song a day. And I've been submitting for the Josie Music Awards for this upcoming year. It's going to be November 1st and 2nd, and I'm going for the Songwriter Personal Portfolio. So hopefully that all turns out well.
That is awesome. Boy, there's nothing better than being able to stand in that half circle at the Grand Ole Opry where she's been doing that show and accept that award, huh? That'd be cool.
That'd be cool, yes, that would be.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw it, but I just watched the 100th year celebration of the Grand Ole Opry, and what a show that was, man. That shows you the interest in real country music, boy, because a lot of those artists, man, when they get inducted into the Grand Ole Opry, it stays with them forever, but that music that they made is the reason why they get there. And when you saw the performance that Carrie Underwood did, singing one of Randy Travis's songs, Forever and Ever Amen, and he couldn't sing and he can barely talk, after having that stroke, he sang amen to it, but there wasn't a dry eye in the house. Everybody was in tears watching Randy Travis, and his reaction to that performance.
Right, yes.
When you perform your music in front of somebody and it resonates like that with them, and you see that, and you're telling those stories, and we're going to tell one about your dad, your hero, here in a minute, people, they benefit from that. Music is therapeutic, isn't it? It helps so many other people, and you don't even realize it sometimes.
You are so right, and it would be so incredible to have to go and have my Opry debut. At the Grand Ole Opry soon. Yeah. But I would love to sing the song "My Hero, My Dad" or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a terrific venue, and my grandfather has been. He introduced me to the Grand Ole Opry a long time ago, and I said, "Grandpa, one day I'm going to sing there." He said, "All right."
Wow.
So, yeah.
There you go. Well, the Josie Award, she also picks people to perform at that show, so you may be able to do that, even though if you don't win an award, you can still perform and step in that half circle. Man, there's nothing better.
That would be terrific. It's also very nice to be invited into the circle by the Grand Ole Opry also.
Yeah, absolutely. 100-year history of that. You've been doing this for about 25 years, so you're a quarter as old in your music career as the Grand Ole Opry is. You wouldn't probably think that would happen, would you?
Yeah, you're right.
Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it?
Sure does.
Yeah. It's been fun having you on, and time has sure flown. Let's talk about the next song called Taking It Back. What's this one about?
All right. For Taking It Back, I was walking from a movie theater one day, and I was saying, making my way. All right, I'm going to start it off with that. Just walking down the sidewalk.
Yeah.
But anyway, making my way, and I'm feeling like I want to stand for change and get this right. Close to the zone. And it goes into the song. The song's really about taking back confidence and realizing your dreams again and really going for them and achieving them and knowing what to do, and especially when it comes to leveling up in order to achieve them and just not giving up. But yeah, the song's really an inspiring song, and I hope people enjoy the song.
Absolutely. I love playing this one, and the other one, your My Hero, My Dad. Tell us about this one, too. That's going to kick off the top of the next hour.
My Hero, My Dad is about my father, Donnie Lee Ash. Also, he was one of the first inspirations in my career. He signed me up for my first show at the Buffalo Bill Days singing Hound Dog back in Golden, Colorado. And he says, you really need to do this. You have the talent for it. And this is probably your path. And so I did it, and it turned out really, really well. What inspired me to write the song is when he passed away in January. The day he passed away, the song just came to me right away, and so I wrote it down and got to record it. So I everybody likes the song.
So are we talking January of this year of 2025? Or?
It was last year,
Okay.
January, yeah.
Okay, so he's
2024.
been gone just a little over a year. Wow. What an amazing tribute to your dad. That is awesome. And, you know, isn't it great? You still got your grandpa with you, he was telling me, but you still got that family support behind you, you know, and that means so much to you because this business, if you do it as a business, it's not easy, is it?
No, it's not either. You just got to keep going at it and every day try to do something just to, you know, stay in the game and keep going at it. So, yeah.
Absolutely. It's those little steps that you take while you're out there on those walks, one step at a time, and those thoughts that you have about writing songs, and every step you take leads you one step further to where you want to be. That's for sure. You're going to get to that destination, man. Keep going, will you?
Thank you. I'll keep going.
You bet. His name is Jordan Ash. It's been a pleasure having you on the program. We're going to play 2 more of your songs on the program. And then I want to ask you this, too. Where can folks find you on social media if they want to reach out and find more out about you?
On social media, you can find me at jordanash.org. I'm also on Spotify and all music platforms.
Okay. Well, thanks for doing the program today. Don't be a stranger. Let's do this again in a few months if you want to come back and promote something new. And I bet you got a bunch of songs you're getting ready to record, or maybe, you know, something that you're thinking about releasing to the folks. Be sure to hit us up, will you?
I sure will. Thank you, Tim Kelly.
All right. And hey, by the way, since you're into acting, if you ever make a video to one of your songs, I have this TV channel, too, called Indie Country Television. We can definitely put that on there and see you in action as well.
Okay, sounds good.
How about that? Taking it back, Jordan Ash on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
Making my way and I'm feeling like I want to stand for change and get this right. Close to the zone of sweet content, but now something here is just about to be like smooth as the way I roll. Shifting gear now, lights on how I'm gonna move, rise up beyond my way. Chances now, come on, let's go, let's roll. I'm taking back this chance of mine. Freedom ring true, rise of me and you. Yesterday I'm taking it back this time. On the road to find my way, setting the path and getting somewhere beyond today. On my way, I'm taking it back this time. Driving all night as the moonbeams light on beyond what's been, now becoming bright. Feeling alone, no one to call on, just a shadow right here by my side. My eyes rise from the haze, getting clearer from each footstep. Chance and friends are on their way, they're coming fast and I'm ready for them. I'm taking back this chance of mine. Freedom ring true, rise of me and you. Yesterday I'm taking it back this time. On the road to find my way, setting the path and getting somewhere beyond today. On my way, I'm taking it back this time. Chance of a lifetime drawing near, already feel it in the air. Now's the time to move, switch this gear, drive this up to somewhere beyond here. Yeah, you're taking back this life of yours. This is it, don't let them undermine your way. Taking it back this time. Taking back this chance of mine. Freedom ring true, rise of me and you. Yesterday I'm taking it back this time. I'm taking back this chance. freedom ring true, rise of me and you. Yesterday I'm taking it back this time. On the road to find my way, setting the path and getting somewhere beyond a day. On my way, I'm taking it back this time. I'm taking it back.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now. On Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Here's a song about a good-hearted man. A song about a father, a song about a friend, a song about a hero, my dad. That you were there to bring me into the world. Believed in me, faith in me, prayed for me to be exactly the man I grew up to be. It's a long road, yes, with love and kindness, the promise of forever, everlasting. Life in paradise, paradise, earth forever perfect. Yes, I learned it from my dad, my hero, my dad. That when you spoke to an entire audience, they listened. The best speaker to grace the stage with message, gestures, voice, touched the hearts of all who knew him well. You made it right through words, actions made it right. Blessed by God Jehovah, blessed by God's Son Jesus Christ. Blessing from the heavens, a blessing, my dad. It's a long road, yes, with love and kindness, the promise of forever, everlasting. Life in paradise, paradise, earth forever perfect. Learned it from my dad, my hero, my dad. We took a road vacation to another state. I sang on the stage. You smiled, said you did a good job. I'm proud of you, son. I said I learned from the best from you, my dad. Here's a song about a good-hearted man. A song about a father, a song about a friend, a song about a hero, about the legacy of my dad. It's a long road, yes, with love and kindness, the promise of forever, everlasting. Life in paradise, paradise, earth forever perfect. Yes, I learned it from my dad. Dad, you shone a light through darkness, brought me from dark to light, comfort days and nights. Yes, Yes, it's a long road, yes, with love and kindness, the promise of forever everlasting. Life in paradise, paradise, earth forever perfect. Yes, I learned it from my dad, my hero, my dad.
His name is Jordan Ash. That is called My Hero, My Dad, and his dad is from Golden, Colorado, and that is where Jordan's from. Worked for Coors Light for 30 plus years. How about that? And what a great song, and I love the piano in that as well. Jordan Ash music all over social media. Go check him out. Tell him you heard him on the Tim Kelly Show live tonight, and what a great radio interview. He played Sonny from Grease. How about that? And we talked about that, and I love that movie as well. Still watch it from time to time. And, of course, Olivia Newton-John and Hopelessly Devoted to You. That song you can hear around the clock on my classic country radio station that you can find on my website as well. My website is KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. I am live on it right now from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world, and we've got another hour getting ready to kick off this live show of great country music. How about this next artist? He wrote Wild Horses for Garth Brooks' No Fences album back in the 90s, so this isn't a cover song, this is his. His name is David Wills. Check out his rendition of it. This is called Wild Horses on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on New Music Friday.
From a phone booth in Cheyenne, I made a promise to Diane. No more rodeos, I've gone my last go round. The same promise that I made in San Antonio and Santa Fe. But tonight I saddled up and let her down. Wild horses keep dragging me away, and I'll lose more than I'm gonna win someday. Wild horses just stay wild, and her heart is all I break. Wild horses keep dragging me away. She watched me drive around her block, getting courage up to stop, to make her one more promise I can't keep. The way I love the rodeo, yes, I should let her go before I hurt her more than she loves me. Wild horses keep dragging me away, and I'll lose more than I'm gonna win someday. Wild horses just stay wild, and her heart is all I break. Wild horses keep dragging me away, and I'll lose more than I'm gonna win someday. Wild horses just stay wild, and her heart is all I break. Wild horses keep dragging me away. Wild horses.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it. Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play. This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like
the music. I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
Woke up this morning, wrong side of the bed. Got a crick in my neck and a pounding head. I'm down to my last nerve. Don't you get on it? No, I don't want to talk and I don't want to kiss. Ain't nothing broke that you can fix. Kinda sounds like you ought to shut your mouth now, don't it? You make your own coffee, iron your own shirt, kiss your own self when you leave for work. Let the dog out to play in the yard, bring in the mail. No, it ain't that hard. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine with a pint of ice cream and a bottle of wine. And by the way, have a nice day. And if you get hungry, make your own damn sandwich. You didn't do nothing wrong, but it's all your fault. I don't need a reason to be ticked off. I wanna be mad, and you'd be wise to let me. Forget about me for a little while, and don't try so hard to make me smile. I'll let you know when I'm ready for you to come and get me. Oh, so make your own coffee and iron your own shirt, kiss your own self when you leave for work. Let the dog out to play in the yard, bring in the mail. No, it ain't that hard. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine with a pint of ice cream and a bottle of wine. And by the way, have a nice day. And if you get hungry, make your own damn sandwich. Chances are tomorrow I'll change my mind and I'll wake up and I'll be fine, okay? But baby, for today, make your own coffee and iron your own shirt, kiss your own self when you leave for work. Let the dog out to play in the yard and bring in the mail. Boy, it ain't that hard. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine with a pint of ice cream and a bottle of wine. Oh, by the way, have a nice day. And if you get hungry, make your own damn sandwich. I just need a day. I'll be fine tomorrow.
She is my good friend Jordan Rayner, an alumni artist of season number 24 of NBC's The Voice, Team Reba McEntire. That is called Damn Sandwich, and you can check out the video to it on my TV channel. That is ICTV Indie Country Television. That is at the top of the homepage of the website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. This hour ought to be sponsored by Subway because that's what I had exactly. I had a half of a foot long right before I went on the radio tonight, and I didn't even make my own damn sandwich. I let Subway do it. So there you go. Jordan Rayner. Absolutely love her music. And she has a great fan base. It is called the Spitfire Nation. You can join the Spitfire Nation and become a fan of Jordan Rayner on Patreon. So go do that right now. That is a cool deal as well. Speaking of a cool deal, this young gentleman, 17 years young, makes great traditional country music. He is from Texarkana, Texas, and we're going to be doing another great radio interview coming up as well. His name is Anthony Price. This is his brand new single, Trying to Make a Name, on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Traveling down the interstate, chasing a neon dream.
lines, but they all look the same. Well, I just crossed another county line, got a few more miles to go. I'll just keep these old wheels turning and turn up the radio. Well, I'm somewhere north of Dallas, headed into Old Cow Town. I'll be playing there till midnight when the drinks run out. And when I'm through here singing, I'll be on the road again. And I'll be somewhere around the Lone Star State, trying to make a name. Well, the hours I spend driving give me lots of time to think about this crazy life I'm living. It can drive you to the brink. There's someone on the radio fueling this crazy dream. They'll help me to the next town and help to keep me sane. Well, I'm somewhere south of Dallas, headed into San Antonio. I'll be playing there till midnight when the drinks run out. And when I'm through here singing, I'll be on the road again. And I'll be somewhere around the Lone Star State, trying to make a name. Lord knows it ain't an easy road, but it's the only road for me. These empty bars and broken hearts will pay off one day, you'll see. Well, I'm somewhere west of Dallas, headed into Abilene. I'll be playing there till midnight when the drinks run out. And when I'm through here singing, I'll be on the road again. And I'll be somewhere around the Lone Star State, trying to make a name. Trying to make a name. Trying to make a name.
Number one for today's country. New music discovery.
A starch shirt and $100. I'm gassing up my old pickup truck tonight to come and pick you up. I'm gonna throw the hammer down, point my truck toward that big old town tonight. We're gonna get wound up. Yeah, we're gonna meet our friends in the parking lot. Pass the jar, have a few more shots. Head inside the bar, we're gonna crank it up.
to take that mile. When we pull out the jar, it gets a little wild. Yeah, tonight we're gonna get tore up. We're gonna dance around like some redneck fools, fall down and get back up. Yeah, tonight we're gonna throw 'em down. Yeah, there ain't no place I'd rather be tonight. Yeah, there ain't no place I'd rather be tonight.
We are having a good time on the radio tonight, and I am playing tonight by Toby May, and we're going to have a great radio interview on the 2nd of May. That is on my live interview schedule at the bottom of the homepage of my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. While you're there, scroll down just a little bit further, and you're going to see an upcoming interview with this next young lady, and it will be our second one. I look forward to it. Her name is Ashlyn Green. Go over to Ashlyn Green Music and give her a follow right now, and Green has an E on the end of it, by the way, and her latest single is called Mr. Wallen. It is live on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best on this New Music Friday.
Grew up in South Carolina, but I can be a Tennessee fan. Just a small town cowgirl falling for back home outlaw kind of man. Mama thinks that I'm good girl gone. I swear I ain't done nothing wrong. Those back road drives on a Friday night, just listen to the boys tell lies, lies, lies. Can't explain why singing with you always makes me smile. I'm chasing you, living the dream, driving back and forth to Tennessee, and I know you ain't thinking about me, but I know every word from A to F. I know me, one track mind in a two-tone truck, sing my songs and wear some luck. Get my number and come calling. Hope you're listening, Mr. Wanted. Been paying my dues every chance I get, from old bar stools to nights I'll never forget. Hearing everyone sing along to my hometown Harville songs, under a string of lights or a summer sky, taking it one thing at a time. Guess I'm doing alright, yeah, love this life. Every night when I close my eyes, I'm chasing you, living the dream, driving back and forth to Tennessee, and I know you ain't thinking about me, but I know every word from A to F. I know me, one track mind in a two-tone truck, sing my songs and wear some luck. Get my number and come calling. Hope you're listening, Mr. Wallet. If you wanna share a seat, all you gotta do is look my way. I'm chasing you, living the dream, driving back and forth to Tennessee, and I know you ain't thinking about me. I know every word from A to F. I know me, one track mind in a two-tone truck, singing my songs and wear some luck. Get my number and come calling. Hope you're listening, Mr. Wanted. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You'll get my number and come calling. Are you listening, Mr. Wanted?
In a world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
Gave me old man in a barber shop, drinking cokes and telling lies. My grandma in the kitchen, slicing up an apple pie. Here's the rodeos at the county fair, coffee when the sun comes up, and girls that drive trucks. The kind that put their jeans on tight, a little mud on her boots, hat down around her eyes with a trace of sweet perfume. She'll sit with you on the tailgate when you're down on your luck. Love those girls that drive trucks. Give me little kids dropping pennies in. They often played at church. Clothes dancing on the lines, leaving summer on your shirt. Hats off to every country boy who couldn't help but fall in love with the girls that drive trucks. The kind that put their jeans on tight, a little mud on her boots, hat down around her eyes with a trace of sweet perfume. She'll sit with you on the tailgate when you're down on your luck. Love those girls that drive trucks. If you wanna hold her when the day is done, kiss beneath the setting sun, boy, you'll have to ride shotgun. Love those girls that drive trucks. Love those girls that drive trucks.
His name is Sean Lee Stamps. That is one of his latest singles out to radio. It is called Girls That Drive Trucks. You're going to get to hear the story behind that song when we do a great radio interview. That is coming up on June the 20th on another New Music Friday edition of The Tim Kelly Show. Be sure to check out my full live interview schedule at the bottom of the homepage of my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. This next artist comes to us all the way from Australia. His name is Douglas McNally. This is called Maybe Next Time on The Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on New Music Friday.
I had to tell you something soft and true that was deep inside. I always knew. Last time we met, it wasn't meant to be. Next time I hope that I can make you see. Maybe next time you will see it in my eyes. Maybe next time you'll forget the other guys. Maybe next time your feelings will endure. Maybe next time I hope you will be sure. Maybe next time it is something you will feel. Maybe next time we can do this thing for real. Finally our hearts are good and true. A perfect moment sure for me and you. Never I know you were never gonna ever let me go. Maybe next time you'll see it in my eyes. Maybe next time you'll forget the other guys. Maybe next time your feelings will endure. Maybe next time I hope you will be sure. Maybe next time it is something you will feel. Maybe next time we can do this thing for real. Maybe next time you will see it in my eyes. Maybe next time you'll forget the other guys. Maybe next time your feelings will endure. Maybe next time I hope you will be sure. Maybe next time it is something you will feel. Maybe next time we can do this thing for real.
Hey y'all, this is Ashley Ewing, and you're listening to The Tim Kelly Show New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
Tonight I'm staring at the bottom of an empty glass. It ain't the first and it sure as hell won't be the last. Thinking about memories back in the day, I'd be up losing sleep just cursing your name. But I packed you up and left it in the past. After 3 drinks, 2 hours climbing up the walls of this old locked tower. Right now, tonight I finally get the feeling it'll be alright. I carried you through hell, but now I'm done. After 3 drinks, 2 hours, I'm starting at 1. Tonight I'm staring at the pieces that are left of me. You couldn't break me down, but there's an old soft side I still can't see. Fast cars and freedom, drunk Friday nights. There's no look over your shoulder, no worries in sight. Here's to the new and the best I'll ever be. After 3 drinks, 2 hours climbing up the walls of this old locked tower. Right now, tonight I finally get the feeling it'll be alright. I carried you through hell, but now I'm done. After 3 drinks, 2 hours, I'm starting at 1. Starting at 1. After 3 drinks, 2 hours climbing up the walls of this old locked tower. Right now, tonight I finally get the feeling it'll be alright. I carried you through hell, but now I'm done. Oh, I carried you through hell, but now I'm done. After 3 drinks, 2 hours, I'm starting at 1. After 3 drinks, 2 hours, I'm starting at 1.
3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. That is Ashley Ewing. That is a great tune, isn't it? Called 3, 2, 1. You can check out the great video to that on my TV channel. That is ICTV. That stands for Indie Country Television. That tab is at the top of the homepage at KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. Ashley Ewing is from Texas, and thank you for a great radio liner as well. Chase Stevens is up next. He's from Canada. You're going to get to hear the story behind this next song in another great interview that we're going to do. His latest single out to radio is called Songs in an Old Diner. Chase Stevens on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on New Music Friday.
Into the diner back in my hometown. Been a lot of years since I've been around. It was a throwback. Felt good to be back. Same red vinyl swivel seats at the bar. Little silver jukebox is hanging on the wall. Dropped a quarter in, hit E16. Spinning memories of you and me. We were running with the wind, trying to chase a dream. Long-haired, happy with a beauty queen. Every day felt like it was shiny and new. We were burning through time without a care or doubt. Knew one day we'd figure it out. One verse in, and I was right back with you. Oh, it's amazing what a song in an old diner can do. Slid into the booth where we'd always sit. Thought about the night we had our first kiss. What a flashback. Oh, I was right back. Life was simple like sweet iced tea. Tie-dyed shirts and patches on my jeans. Didn't know that I'd be going back in time. Oh, those were the days under the neon sign. We were running with the wind, trying to chase a dream. Long-haired, happy with a beauty queen. Every day felt like it was shiny and new. We were burning through time without a care or doubt. Knew one day we'd figure it out. One verse in, and I was right back with you. Oh, it's amazing what a song in an old diner can do. Those songs were the soundtrack of our youth. Each one a little memory, pieces of our truth. We were running with the wind, trying to chase a dream. Long-haired, happy with a beauty queen. Every day felt like it was shiny and new. We were burning through time without a care or doubt. Knew one day we'd figure it out. One verse in, and I was right back with you. Oh, it's amazing what a song in an old diner can do. It's amazing what a song in an old diner can do.
Nobody knows new country like we know new country. Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Got a glimpse of you today out the corner of my eye. Blue jeans, wind-blown hair, like I never said goodbye. Took me back to the place we met, County Fair come to life. We were both young and free. That's when sparks began to fly. It all came apart so quickly. No way to hold. Now I'm trying hard to fix me, making sense of it all. It's not a place where I don't see you standing where you used to be. Woke up alone to find you gone. Is this a dream? It don't feel real. I wasn't there to say goodbye. You left your mark all over me. I'm picking up the pieces. Now I can't breathe. No, I can't breathe. Billboards flashing neon lights quickly brought me back to life. But I still see you underneath the Broadway sign. Came along to be with me like music wasn't your scene. Life bars and my guitar, working hard to build a dream. But it all came apart so quickly. Lonely to alone. Now I'm trying hard to fix me, making sense of it all. It's not a place where I don't see you standing where you used to be. Woke up alone to find you gone. Is this a dream? It don't feel real. I wasn't there to say goodbye. You left your mark all over me. I'm picking up the pieces, but I can't breathe. No, I can't breathe. It's not a place where I don't see you standing where you used to be. Woke up alone to find you gone. Is this a dream? It don't feel real. I wasn't there to say goodbye. You left your mark all over me. Now I'm picking up the pieces. Now I can't breathe. Now I can't breathe. You left your mark on me. Now I can't breathe. Picking up the pieces.
She is my good friend Robbie Hart. That is Harte. And you're going to get to hear the story behind her brand new single right there, The In-Between, on an upcoming interview with yours truly on The Tim Kelly Show. She's originally from Canada, now lives in Long Island, New York. She got married twice to the same guy. She had to do that twice to make it all legal here in the United States. You'll get to hear about that and a whole lot more. And her music is fantastic. Speaking of fantastic music, that's all I play. My first concert, country music-wise, was in Ardmore, Oklahoma, and that's where this next artist is from. My good friend Alan Rudd, It's a Good Thing, on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
I came home Valentine's Day, pulled up in the drive with a sweetheart dozen, my heart in my hand. When I got there, she wasn't home. Something told me she was long gone. She'd given my sweetheart gift to another man. Looking through another wedding veil, heaven sent me an angel so sweet. Could she be mine? I wanted to run, but I had to stay. Couldn't believe what had come my way, so I gave her my heart and I took her hand. And it's a good thing, now I know what love's about. 'Cause I got you, and honey, there ain't no doubt. But it's a good thing that woman set me free. 'Cause I never known the love you've given me. And now the only thing that I could ever thank that woman for is when she left my heart, she left an open door. And it's a good thing, now I know what love's about. 'Cause I got you, and honey, there ain't no doubt. It's a good thing what your love's done for me. 'Cause I'd never known how sweet a love could be. Now I come home every day and pull up in the drive. My sweetheart's there, and my heart's in her hand. And it's a good thing, yeah, it's a good thing.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
I've seen you before, darkening that barroom door, and I already know what you want. With your pretty boy hair and your sloppy drunk stare, all the commitment issues you've got. I've been there, I've done that, and gone there again. Ain't looking for perfect, but babe, in the end, I don't need another project. I ain't got the time. A downright fixer-upper like the ones I left behind. I got issues too, boy, I ain't gonna lie. I'm sick of ignoring all the caution signs. I don't need another project. I don't need another project. I've tried it before, helping guys break down walls. It just left me with dust and debris. 'Cause it never works and I just wind up hurt. I don't do renovations for free. I don't need another project. I ain't got the time. A downright fixer-upper like the ones I left behind. I got issues too, boy, I ain't gonna lie. I'm sick of ignoring all the caution signs. I don't need another project. 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 I've been there, I've done that, ain't gone there again. You don't need my number, you just need a maintenance man. I don't need another project, I ain't got the time. A downright fixer-upper like the ones I left behind. I got issues too, boy, I ain't gonna lie. I'm sick of ignoring all the caution signs. I don't need another project, I ain't got the time. A downright fixer-upper like the ones I left behind. I got issues too, boy, I ain't gonna lie. I'm sick of ignoring all the caution signs. I don't need another project.
called Project. Her name is Anna Scott. That's a great Friday night party song, isn't it? And you're going to get to hear the story behind that in an upcoming interview that we're going to do as well. Anna Scott Music is where you can find her on social media. This next artist is my good friend Alan Laney. We just recently had a great radio interview, and we're going to play his great song called Hiding from the Truth on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday. Alan Laney.
I had a dream last night. It woke me from a restless sleep. There was someone in your arms, and it wasn't me. I was in a cold sweat. There was nothing I could do. Someone else had found your love, while I've been hiding from the truth. Truth is that I'm so in love with you. I've been lying to my heart. I could run to the ends of the earth, but no matter where I go, that's where you are. I was born to be with you. There's no hiding from the truth. The floor till dawn. Couldn't get it off my mind. How could I have been so wrong? Wasted so much time. Now I'm on my way to you. I know what I have to do. I just hope it's not too late to stop hiding from the truth. Truth is that I'm so in love with you. I've been lying to my heart. I could run to the ends of the earth, but no matter where I go, that's where you are. I was born to be with you. There's no hiding from the truth.
Kenny Kershaw, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best.
Black mascara down your face. Coming home from school a little late. You said, Mom, you just can't understand. It's been too long. Just listen to me, we're not that different. Let me tell you my rendition. When I was 16, all that I cared about was if the boy I liked would ask me out. Getting ready for the high school prom, we weren't copying TikTok dances, we were making our own. There were the mean girls, there were the mean boys, there were the good days and bad. When I was 16, Black
mascara down my face. Coming home from school a little late. I didn't make the team that all my friends were on. We didn't have phones or social platforms. They started rumors. They called me bad names. Fights we had were face to face. When I was 16, all that I cared about was if the boy I liked would ask me out. Getting ready for the high school prom, we were copying TikTok dances, we were making our own. There were the mean girls, there were the mean boys, there were the good days and bad. When I was 16. Say it didn't matter anyway. When I was 16, all that I cared about was if the boy I liked would ask me. Getting ready for the high school prom, we were copying TikTok dances, we were making our own. There were the mean girls, there were the mean boys, there were the good days and bad. When I was 16, when I was 16. Black mascara down my face. Coming home from school a little late. When I was 16.
That is the brand new single out to radio from my good friend Sharice Carver. She is from Rogers, Arkansas, and that is called When I Was 16. You can hear the story behind it in a recent interview that we did in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives at the top of the homepage of my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. You can check out our interview that I did with Christian Davis as well, and his single is Ain't Bad for a Good Old Boy, live on the Tim Kelly Show right now on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best on New Music Friday.
I ain't the product of a trust fund. Far as money goes, I ain't got much. But I trade my time in the hot sun for love to get me by. My pickup's old and rusty. She rattles and stays dusty. But when that girl's there beside me, it shines, shines, shines. We got a roof to keep the rain off, a mailbox to write her name on, a 10-acre lot with a little bird dog on the front porch, garden that screen door, baking in the pancakes on the griddle, hand in hand right down the middle. Life with a girl in love, that's the real McCoy. Ain't bad for a good old boy. In holy blue jeans with a face made for the movies. Yeah, she beats all I ever dreamed every time she wakes me up. She got a way of making something out of a whole lot of nothing. The honey in her loving is like money in my cup. We got a roof to keep the rain off, a mailbox to write her name on, a 10-acre lot with a little bird dog on the front porch, garden that screen door, baking in the pancakes on the griddle, hand in hand right down the middle. Life with a girl in love, that's the real McCoy. I ain't bad for a good old boy. We got a roof, keep the rain off, a mailbox to write her name on, a 10-acre lot with a little bird dog on the front porch, baking in the pancakes on the grill.
You're listening to New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
She was barely 18, she barely had a dream with a pocket full of change and a rundown beater. Going nowhere fast. Feeling like a black sheep trapped with the herd, a finger in the air trying to get the last word. Demons in her path. She's like a freight train running in the dark with a burned out spark and no end inside, trying to stay on track. Full steam ahead with so much inside, a load of damaged goods and the destination. A little smoke and a stare. She's like a freight train. She's like a freight train. Visions of a life with a happy ending, money in her pocket and a loving family dancing in her mind. Two tracks to choose from, you win some, you lose some. Which one will she take? In one she breaks, in one she learns to fly. She's like a freight train running in the dark with a burnt out spark and no end inside, trying to stay on track. Full steam ahead with so much inside, a load of damaged goods and a destination. A little smoke in a stack. She's like a freight train, just like a freight train. She's like a freight train running in the dark with a burnt out spark and no end inside, trying to stay on track. Full steam ahead with so much inside, a load of damaged goods and a destination. A little smoke in a stack. She's like a freight train. She's like a freight train.
Her name is Kay Harper, and that is her hit debut single. It is called Freight Train, and boy, I'll tell you what, this has been a fun 3-hour ride, hasn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you for tuning in to this week's edition of New Music Friday on The Tim Kelly Show, and I want to thank my special guests, Melissa Manette and also Jordan Ash, for being on the program tonight. Let's do it again next week. Thursday and Friday night, I'll be live at 7 p.m. Central Time on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like The Tim Kelly Show on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry. back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toes in warm white sand. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. So turn me on. I'll see you on the radio. I'm young, I'm old, I'm country, I'm rock and roll. So turn me on and turn it up. Let me make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of